So today we are going to speak about one thing that a lot of people just ask me. Like, actually some girls, they were just DMing me, and I'm like, not a lot, but some of them were just like, Olly, could you do small talk about which guys should we just avoid or which guys should we date, etc, etc. So right now I'm going to do my routine of skincare and all, and I'm going to tell you which guys you have to avoid. So the first team of guys is the people who are literally taking care of their status or only their money. So I really feel that some guys, they are just like putting everything on one card, and this card usually is, oh, you know what, I have this money, this, that, wherever, I'm working in this or that place, etc. So I had a lot of it, you know, like people just thinking that they can buy me with this status or money or etc. So I remember I was like at least 5 times in which I should just like say, you know what, bro, sorry, but you don't know me, so, you know, approaching me with this assumption that you can buy me is just like very, very near to the prostitution. Ergo, for example, there was one time when I was with my friends at the bar, and it was like nearby, and it was like the place in which like everyone are going, you know, and it's like super prestigious place, and not everyone are allowed there. And this guy randomly comes to me, and the first thing that he says to me, like, oh, I'm in the real estate. And I'm like, okay, good for you. And he's like, and what's your job? And I'm like, hi, my name is Olly, and yeah, I'm an athlete, which is true. And he looks at me like, you know, looks down on me, and he's like, yeah, but I have a real job. And he turns his back away and he's going back. I'm like, wait, what? Like, do you have that kind of feeling that someone thinks that, oh, I am above you because I think that I earn more with my job than you? So guys, this is just for you, and girls also, have that kind of feeling in the back of your mind in which like the human being is so much more than some fussy animal that, you know, just goes behind the money. Not everyone is a gold digger, and if the first thing that you do as a guy, that you present your status and present your money and show everyone how rich you are and how much status you have, don't be offended that you will attract only gold diggers. Why? Because if you show only that, if you show only material well-being, if you show that, oh, you know what, I have a Rolex, so fuck you, or you are just like, oh bitch, I'm here, I'm there, I'm in everyday different city, I'm here in New York, etc, etc. Like, you know what, swagging around will have a double effect. Yes, maybe people will be like, oh my god, he's wealthy, and the other people will be like, oh my god, yeah, but then it's just cheap. Like, you know, we in Italy, we say that the less is more, so you would never see Giorgio Armani dress up with 5 kgs of gold here, and he's like, yeah, I'm Giorgio Armani, fuck you. Never happened. Giorgio Armani has a black t-shirt, black belt, and black trousers. And when he comes into room, everyone knows that he's a Giorgio Armani. So, you know, he has a status even without the speaking, you know. So I think that guys has to like profile themselves in that matter. Next, the second type of guys that you don't have to date are the guys that they are stingy. So I am speaking about all of these people who are like, how much does it cost? How much does it cost? How much does it cost? Oh my god, oh my god. Like, okay, guys, if you are inviting girls to a place, please take care that you just invite to a place that you can pay for, in case you want to pay for her, okay? For that, you have to be very, very clear with the girl, saying, okay, you know what? I want to invite you out, but I cannot pay for you this time. Thank you. So, they are just banging outside, I don't know what. Stop it. Okay. So, if you cannot take care of the expenses, two things. Or you don't go out, or you go out with a girl who actually can pay for herself. If she's not offended with that, that's okay. Savoir-faire of 2020 says that if a girl is okay with going out with a guy, she will be okay going out with a guy and also pay for herself. It's not an offense, but obviously you have to like kind of predict what's expecting the girl before, because I had an issue like in my life that the guy invited me outside because I was like very hungry, and he's like, yeah, let's go, let's eat something, because I'm like, I'm hungry, I want to have a dinner. And he's like, oh my god, yes, I'm hungry too, let's go to eat. And we went to an amazing place, like amazing because it was a great food, but at the end of the story it was like very not that hardcore super 5 stars place, etc. And then when the bill came, he made me pay for everything. That felt very like my part and his part, because he said that he didn't have that kind of money. So I was not offended by his trying to like push it on me, because like I have 20 euros, it's not a problem. Like, come on, it's a pizza, chat. If you want me to offer you a pizza, I will offer you a pizza. But then, you know, it kind of felt like he wanted to how to say it, to eat on my expenses. If he would, before that, to the entry of the place, if he would, for example, say to me that, okay, you know what, I don't have money, I would say, okay, it's not a problem, I will pay, but just inform me before. That's the second guy. Or the another part, like even my friend, he was always very stingy, and it's not a problem, like people just don't have money. But then from the other side, like for example, if there was a huge periods in my life in which I didn't have money, right? I didn't have money, so I was very, very straightforward with everyone. I'm like, listen, you know what, I don't have money even for a coffee, it's like €1, so just let me be this time. And usually people would just like, oh come on, I will offer you a coffee, €1, what is it? So for us, as you already know, in Italy, for us this is very, very important, not to support each other. And this €1 of coffee gives like a security that, you know, we respect each other, and like it's kind of friends giving to a friend. And for example, I remember that I was like literally standing outside with my friend, and I was talking with him, and he was like one of the gym trainers and whatever, and I'm like, you know what, it's very cold, I'm gonna drink some coffee. And obviously I didn't say, oh, offer me a coffee, but and I know that he had that kind of possibility, right, to offer a coffee to like everyone in the room. But he was like, okay, so you just go and I'll be waiting for you here outside, just to do not spend the money. And then after that I took a coffee and I said, okay, thank you so much for everything, and I'm just going away. And I went away, and he was waiting for me to go away, and then he went to the bar and he took the coffee for himself. So I'm like, I will not blame you if you don't want to pay for it, for a coffee. If you don't have one euro, that's okay, that's cool. Just tell me. Just don't do this kind of, you know, things that will make us both feel super uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not pretending for anyone's money, or I don't want like anyone's money, like, but my bank account, it's my bank account, and just like understand that if I want to offer something to someone, I will do it. But if from your side you will be just like trying to, you know, avoid to pay for yourself, or like avoid the, you know, go with me because you think that, oh, I'm gonna make you pay, etc. That's just like, you know, makes me feel like you just don't really appreciate the person or person's like time, etc. I'm just saying. The next thing next, girls, take care of the guys who doesn't take care of their hygiene. There was my friend, and we were about to go to one place to eat a pizza together, because after the workout usually I'm just hungry and I just eat. I don't know how it's about you, but this is about me also, sorry. And I'm like, okay, so let's just, if you want to catch up with me and we just go to eat. He's like, okay. So he worked out, he was all sweaty in the sweatpants and all of that. And after the gym, the first thing that I do after workout is to take a shower and wash my face and wash everything, and then after that just go to eat, because this is how you do it. I usually like do this procedure. And the guy literally went out after his workout. He didn't even care about washing his hands after the gym, to that extent, because what he's done is just like went, took his bag, and we went. So if the person is smelling of sweat, it's just disgusting, and I'm sorry. So girls, if this guy that you want to date or you want to go out, if he present himself with a sweat pants and etc., and if he will be smelling of sweat and regret, just don't go outside with him. Just please, just give yourself a favor, don't touch him. And same for girls, actually, same for girls, because like I think that's not the goal of every girl, but the goal of human beings should be like, just, you know, take a shower once in a day, maybe, after you are sweaty, etc. I think this is like a basic respect that you have to like kind of give to people. And next thing next, I would not go outside with people who are like, the only way of fun of them is just go outside and drink till they motherfucking die. Because drunk people or people who are using like strange drugs, etc., usually they will give you, at one point, usually they will give you any kind of problems, or problems with law, or problems with your health and life, because usually those people don't give a shit and they literally drink till they die, and then they are getting inside the car and they are driving, and they obviously don't give a shit about their lives. How come they will just feel that, okay, I have to take care of someone because someone else is in my car? So people who are drinking, driving, people who are like taking the drugs in like, you know, any kind of places, or even worse, in front of you, I would just put a huge X about it. Like, I'm not saying that, oh no, he cannot drink, etc. I'm not asking everyone to be like me. I'm not asking everyone to be like me. Hell no. But there is a difference between just get wasted till you motherfucking die and then, you know, like vomit and just sleep in your vomit in the middle of the street, and show you like, and to go out with that kind of people right now that they are doing that kind of stuff, or go out with, to like have a nice dinner, for example, with the person who like drinks one glass of wine and you are chit-chatting and it's very nice, etc. So till the point in which the person actually connects to like reality, that's cool, that's amazing. Have a 2 glasses of wine, it's not a problem. Like, hello, my father used to have a glass of wine while he was eating, but we didn't have that kind of stuff in which like we sat, for example, in our family and my father started to drink. That I never saw. I'm talking about my stepdad. So like, if you really respect yourself as a girl, I think that you will never go out just to, you know, drink and fucking die, or you will like go with this kind of people. Because I remember I had this kind of situation with my friend who was like dropping us to one venue, and I swear that was the first and the last time that I sat with him in one vehicle, because he was drunk. I didn't understood that till I was not literally sat in the car behind, and I smelled that kind of huge amount of alcohol in the salon, and I'm like, what is smelling so bad? What is it? And he's like, no, we are drinking whatever. And I'm like, you're drinking and driving? And he's like, yeah. And then he started to just like literally go like a fucking asshole, you know, and just driving and cruising on the roads. Like, we were at least on the 2 kilometers, at least 5 times. I think that we were like that close to have a huge fight with other people in the cars, because literally this guy didn't know what he's doing. I freaked out because it's about my life, so I'm just like, bro, listen, stop. And then I took another I took the taxi. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna pay you for full ride, I don't care, but please just drive me, you know, to the place. I like my life, so I just don't want to die. And after that, I seen the same guy in the building, so I'm just like, no, bro. And he's like, why you are so rude? Why you not saying hi? I'm like, you were about to kill me at least 5 times. Are you serious? So I'm like, no, this kind of shit, never. So that's about it, boys and girls. I think that my reveal you something about how I view the relationships, or the basic of relationship. I think that it's not too much. I'm not asking for fireworks here. I'm just asking about normal human treatment. And I think that people should just be more aware about what kind of stories might be whenever, you know, whenever you are dating, or whenever you are going out with anyone around you, whether they are your friends or whether you are dating someone. More privileged about dating, obviously, because like, if you are friend with someone and think that a part of, you know, you are more aware of that person, is just another story. But when you are dating, it's just full new world for you, so you might want to escape several things that you don't want to see. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. As usually, subscribe, like, and ring the bell. You don't ring the bell, jingle bells. See you next time.